Welcome to the kitchen where the guy cooks. Cooking scallops perfectly with a wonderful brown crust and a fresh meaty center will impress your guests. I have stolen this technique from professional chefs. Most home kitchens don't have burners as hot as a restaurant does, so I've added a secret ingredient to ensure that you get a beautiful brown crust. I love to do this dish right in front of my guests. It takes only 5 minutes and it's got action and sizzle, aka drama, and I find that people are intently interested. I've asked why, and it's because they've never cooked scallops before, or they've ruined them multiple times, and scallops are expensive. Now follow me closely here, and you'll turn out a memorable meal. Make sure you buy dry scallops, which means they are free of chemicals. See the recipe on my website for all the details on that. If the package doesn't clearly declare them chemical-free, keep looking. To prepare the scallops, thaw them out per the package instructions, or you can buy them fresh at the fishmonger. To get these dry, the trick to getting the crust on them is to make sure they're really dry. So I like to put them on a plate with paper towels for about 5 or 10 minutes before I'm going to put them into the skillet. Then we want to sprinkle them with about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt or so on both sides. And fresh black pepper as well on both sides. Not too heavy, they're again a very mild seafood. Okay, so I flipped them over. I'm gonna just make sure these are nice and dry because this is the side we're gonna start in the pan. And then the secret ingredient, and that is sugar. You want to use just a little bit on just this one side here, and that's going to, you won't really taste it, you'll just get that nice browning. So and you don't have to be perfectly even, a little spot in each one will start that crust. And with that, we're ready to head to the skillet. We have a 12-inch nonstick skillet and 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And we want to use the just plain vegetable oil. We don't want to add any other flavors to the scallops. And we're going to have this on medium-high and then we're going to look for wisps of smoke. All right, starting to see some smoke rising. And actually, you want to work quickly here, so we're going sugar side down. And I'm doing it by hand. You can do it with tongs as well. I just find this is quicker. And we're going to set the timer for 90 seconds. And then as soon as about 90 seconds, you want to work really quickly to flip them over to the other side, and then we'll add butter at that point. Alright, it's been about 90 seconds. You're going to take a look. I'm pretty happy with the crust on that one, so I'm going to start flipping them. That's beautiful. That is the markings of legendary scallops right there. I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. And this is the part that's fun to do in front of your guests because you can get all chefy on them here. What we want to do is get the butter melted and then start spooning the hot butter over the scallops. You should try to do each one twice, more if time permits. And this does 2 things. It browns the butter and infuses it with a little bit of that scallop flavor. And then this helps really just put a nice outside on all of these scallops. Okay, it's been 2 minutes and we're going to pull them from the heat. If you have an instant read thermometer, it's a great idea to check. You're ideally going to get them to about 120. 115, 120 is perfect. I'm just going to pour the butter over the top here as well for presentation. Nice flavor to that. And then you can either serve with lemon wedges or just squeeze lemon onto the scallops, whichever will do. All right, long day in the kitchen. Time for tasting.
What's on the plate tonight?
Tonight we have the scallops with a little bit of butter and a little bit of lemon.
Ooh, okay.
little restaurant trick.
Oh, there you go. I'm not a fan of shellfish. That's not one of my favorite things. But I do like scallops, so this is a treat. This was a dish Blair started making for me about a year ago, and it was just so exciting because it's normally something you only get in a restaurant. You don't ever expect to get it at home. This is an A+. I love this dish.
I've never gotten an A+ before.
It's simple, but yet it wows your guests and it wows whoever you're cooking for.
Yeah, it does. Well, great. Well, thank you, Jen. I hope that you'll try this recipe out. It's a lot of fun to do in front of your guests right when they come over. It, again, takes just a few minutes. You really got to move fast with this. Really watch so they don't get overcooked. Again, 115 to 120 on a thermometer, if you've got one, will really save the day on that. I'd love to hear from viewers. Please leave a comment on YouTube or my website. You can get this complete recipe at theguycooks.com. There are many recipes, other recipes there as well. There's no advertising, pop-ups, or other annoying distractions.
Why he looks at me, I don't know.
Thank you for watching. I wish you good health, great cooking, and a memorable meal.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.